everybody, I'm Jennifer from Elyria Public Library, here to share with you a fun popsicle mug meal that you can do. Now, I love chocolate, and I bet you love chocolate too. So this one is really, really simple. You're gonna take chocolate pudding mix, and I just did the one where it's just milk and pudding, so it's really easy and it sets really quickly. So I did that, and I mixed that together, and I let it set already. It takes about 5 minutes for it to set. And while you're doing that, we're gonna you put 3 tablespoons of peanut butter and 1 cup of Cool Whip into a container, and then you just mix it all up. And once it's all mixed up, then your pudding should be set. When you're done with that, now I'm gonna make a nice fun layer. And since my theme is peanut butter and chocolate, I took some Reese's cups and I cut them up so I can add that to my popsicle. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start off with a nice layer of chocolate pudding. And if you don't want any of that peanut butter and you just want a fudgesicle, chocolate pudding is the way to go. You could fill your whole cup up with that chocolate pudding, put your stick in, and freeze it for 3 hours, and you're all set. So after I do my chocolate pudding layer, I'm going to do a layer of that whipped cream and peanut butter. You want to make sure you smooth it all the way to the edge of the cup so it all lines up together and it'll stick together nicely. Then I'm going to take some of my Reese's cups and just add them in. So I'll have a nice surprise in one of my layers. Now, I'm going to take Nutella. And just a warning, as you can see, this is all peanut butter, so it's all peanuts and tree nuts. If you are allergic, you're not going to want to do this, or if you know someone who is allergic, then you won't want all of these nuts. But with that chocolate pudding, you can always do it in layers of whipped cream and chocolate pudding, and you can add Oreos, you could add gummy worms, you could add Kit Kats, whatever is your pleasure. Remember, this is your mug meal. So then last, I'm going to do 1 more layer of chocolate pudding. Now the only important part about the layers of chocolate pudding is that you want chocolate pudding on the bottom and chocolate pudding to finish it out. In between there, it's really up to you. It's just kind of what you're feeling that day. So since I have some room, I'm going to add 1 more layer of that whipped cream. And as you can see, I'm spreading it all the way out. Okay, now I'm done. So I'm going to add my last layer of pudding. Okay, and it's all the way to the top. So then I'm going to take a stick and I'm going to put it in. And now I'm going to put it in the freezer for a minimum of 3 hours. Anything earlier than that and you'll just have frozen chocolate, like a chocolate covered strawberry. So if you're into that, do it. But if you want that fudgesicle, it has to be 3 hours or overnight. And that's it. I'm all set. So I'm gonna go put this in the freezer and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. And that's it, super simple, right? Now I have a delicious popsicle to eat. I hope you enjoyed this session of Mug Meals. For more fun activities, go to elyrialibrary.org.